Lifesaver. Okay. We'll do some warm-ups. Let's do a couple of the intense series, the starting ones. So we'll start with the one where we pivot on the heels. Remember that you are mashing energy, so try to push it down. Okay, now switch to pivoting on the front of the feet and moving the heels. Okay, now both movements, we are going to be moving to the side. So tip of the toes, heels, tip of the toes, and back. So when you do this, try to feel that stretch on your back, or at least feel that this is really moving. It's not just the movement of the foot, but the whole body. Okay, we come back and close. So, okay, let's just do a couple more of the ones that follow the same series. Just like running in place. Try to push down the heels. So you're mashing that energy at the bottom of the luminous sphere. Now, 1, 2, 3, pause. 1, 2, 3, pause. Okay, now, so this one, we grab with the foot, the energy up and bring it towards the inside of the legs. So I'm gonna be facing this way so that you can see that I am, I keep my feet within the line of the body. It doesn't go to the front. It's just at the same line as the body, as the other leg. So it goes up the other leg. Okay. So for today, we'll do a couple things, different things. But before we start, I wanted to clarify some of the passes that I did last time. That was 2 weeks ago. I know it's a long time, but they were first this one. We were massaging, like kneading some dough, and we were supposed to do this like 100 times with force, like you really have something sticky or like a hard dough. And then after doing this 100 times, which we only did 50 last time, but so you do this for a long time, and then we were dispersing that energy, and I was kind of closing my hands, but it's actually more like this, just smaller movement. You're still flicking the hands to disperse that energy that you were needing. So we go like this. And actually, I got a bit confused last time because I thought, because we had this other path that's like this, then you grab, actually it's only facing down, but you do this, grab, in, grab, out, grab. So I thought it cannot be the same thing. So, but it is the same thing. So you just go up like this and you flick it out. Now we switch. We do this, the same thing with the dough. So all of the fingers go separately like this. And then, so we did this 100 times, and then we dispersed it just 10 times. So it's just like this. Just go into the center and then flick it to the sides. Okay, so that was one clarification from last time. And I think that was everything. I think. So, and last time we also talked about recapitulation. If you had any other question that you wanted to ask or anything, just let me know in the chat and I'll try to get it. But I'll answer maybe towards the end if you had any question. So I'm very talkative today. The other thing is, remember last time there was a private class student, that friend of mine, that reminded me that I should tell you that when we do the Lifesaver, we should be looking as far as we can on the side. Now, another private class member also reminded me that I should tell you about the gaze that you should have when you are doing the magical passes. I never talked about this because it's difficult to say or to explain. But if you look at like the Tensegrity videos 1, 2, and 3, where it's Kylie, she has that fierce gaze when she's doing the passes. So very focused and very fierce. And that was encouraged to do when we are doing the passes, so that we are calling that intent. And we call intent with the eyes. I mean, we don't call it with the eyes, but we move it with the eyes. And with that gaze, we are using intent and trying to hook to the intent of the pass. So it's kind of important, at least in the beginning, to try to use that gaze, to have that fierce look when you are doing the passes, and not just like, you know, doing other things. You're focused on the pass and you use that face to kind of call that intent of the pass. So that was that. Now, yeah, I think that was everything. So let's do, what I wanted to do today was do some passes from Taisha's book, The Sorcerers Crossing. So they are explained in the book, and some of them, so we'll do them the best we can. And we'll start with, let me think, because we just went over directly to this and we haven't done very much movement yet. So let's do some passes and then we'll go to the other passes from the book. Let's just do the regular, we'll do the structure made of energy to set up the intent. So let's start with that, and then we'll do Taisha's book. So inhale, exhale, up, flip, spread, down, and spread. Again. One more time. Okay. Okay, let's just do it. So this is a pass that I really like it, but it starts like this. We are just with legs straight, and we are going to try to open like sliding doors. We are going to grab those doors at your eye level and try to very forcefully open those doors. So we are facing to the front. Then we're gonna grab and really try to open that with a lot of force. Once it's open, we're gonna step in that door with our left foot, and we're going to pivot counterclockwise. So now we're facing the way we came in. We're going to stay there for some time, and then I'm going to be on the side so you can see. So I started like this. I stepped in. Now I'm going to open that door again. And I'm going to step with the right foot. And now I'm going to pivot clockwise. So that's the whole thing. Now, a couple of things important. So supposedly there are some lines, like energy lines, and we are trying to spread those lines open so that we can step in. When we pivot, those lines that were vertical, they are going to wrap around our body. When we do this, they wrap, okay? Then when we go back, say that they were wrapped like this, when we go back, they unwrap, right? So we get in, those lines wrap. When we go back, they unwrap. They unwrap, if that makes sense. So it's important that when we open, that we really feel those lines getting open. So let's try a couple more times, and then I'll talk some more. So I'm gonna be on the side so you can see. I'm gonna start. So we're gonna grab those lines and really forcefully open them as big as we can so that we can step in. I'm gonna step in with the left foot and pivot counterclockwise. Whenever you want, we can stay here as much as we want or can, and then now we're gonna grab those lines again, open them, step with the right foot, and go clockwise to get out of that. So we are opening a crack between those energy lines. When we step to the other side, I mean, this is like with every other pass, it happens. But this one is particularly, it happens more because when we do all the passes, we're kind of like mimicking, we're just doing them. Maybe we don't see anything, we just do the pass. In here, when I'm talking to you, I'm not seeing really those lines, right? You may see them in the dark room when you are more silent and all that. But when we go through the motions, we are just doing, and we don't see anything. But eventually, we should try to be able to see those lines or really feel when we are opening and getting in. When we get in, we we're kind of recharging somehow. I mean, what happens on the other side, we stepped over that crack, and we can try to stay as much as we can, but then at some point we need to come back. And here again, I mean, we're gonna just count to 3 and then go back. But when you are really doing it, you should feel when you should come back. So at some point you may get some itch, like, okay, I need to go to leave this place, and then you come back. So it's up to you how long you stay on that other side, right? So this is something that you need to experience. The more silent you are, the more you're gonna see, feel the lines, and the more you're gonna know how long to stay and when to come back. So we'll just do the pass as if we were seeing and feeling everything. But this is something that you need to practice by your own so that you get that actual feeling of what you're doing. So let's do it again. We grab here, try to feel those lines, and really they are very tight. So you need to use force to open them. Step with the left foot and do counterclockwise movement. Stay there as long as you want. When you get the feeling that you need to go back, you grab again, open again, step with the right foot and do a clockwise pivot. Let's do it again. Grab, open, step with the left, counterclockwise pivot. When you're ready to leave, grab again, open, right foot, clockwise pivot. Okay, let's just do it one more time. So grab and open. Left foot, counterclockwise. Grab, open again. Right foot, clockwise pivot. Okay, good. So let's see. Okay. What's interesting about Taisha's passes in the book is that some of them have been, at least in part, shown in the videos. So, for example, let's do this one. In Taisha's book is the cloak of confidence. In the video, I think it's in the first video, is just called massaging the glands, something like that. So here we are. It's a movement of the shoulder blades. You should, if you have something in between the shoulder blades that you are trying to squeeze, so you're squeezing the shoulder blades, and because you are squeezing those, the arms move, but it's not the arms that move, it's the shoulder blades that are squeezing. So this is called the cloak of confidence because it ties those lines that we have in here, sometimes, um, usually, probably, they they go from shoulder to shoulder, but they are hanging very low because we are very depressed. So they are just hanging. In here, we are trying to tie them up so that they go straight shoulder to shoulder. That's why it's called the cloak of confidence. And it's just squeezing those shoulder blades on the back. And it's trying to tighten those fibers. Okay. So there is another, it's not really a movement, but it's a position of the hands that's antenna-like. So this is in the book. The index and pinky finger are really straight, and the other ones are forming a circle. And this should be really tight. So they are not soft, they are really tight. And this is antenna-like. Now in the video, there is a whole pass that uses this. That's called the antenna. So let's do that one. So this will be like a part of the pass, just the position of the hands. So let's do the antenna. It starts by rubbing the, the left thumb. Now, there's another position that we do in the beginning. That's different. These three fingers, the three middle fingers, and the thumb and pinky together. And we strike 3 times with those three fingers. Now we position the Taisha's position. We inhale, and we keep this, remember, the whole pass. We come up, make a full inhalation and exhalation. Now we inhale and exhale. We're gonna make some circles. Inhale, exhale on the back. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now we inhale, and we're gonna strike 3 times. Down, 1, 2, 3. Then in the front, 1, 2, and 3. And on the top of the head, 1, 2, and 3. We exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. And we close. So we keep these positions. Just the first one is 3 fingers, and then we switch to this and we maintain this position. So let's do it one more time, or a couple more times. We rub. Three fingers, inhale, strike 3 times. Inhale, now the other position of the hands. Exhale up. Inhale and exhale. Inhale down, exhale all the way down. Inhale front, exhale back. Inhale, strike. Inhale and strike it in front. Inhale on top of the head. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. This was the last time, and we close. Now, this movement, when you're here and you do this, see how my back curves a little bit? Because I'm using also the shoulder blades to do this movement. So when you're here, the shoulder blades go, they go like this to the front and then up, and then like this. So you don't have to emphasize it, but when you do this, it kind of looks like that. So let's do it again. We rub. Three fingers. Inhale with the antenna. Exhale up. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, and exhale. In front, inhale. Exhale in the back. Inhale, strike. Inhale and strike. Inhale. Exhale. Again. Inhale, three fingers. Inhale, antenna. In front, back. Inhale, strike. One last time. Okay. There's another pass in the book that's here. We vibrate. And there is this pass in the video, which is more complete. So let's do the. I'm just trying to tell you that many of the passes that were in the book are in some shape or form in the video. So this one, it's in the video. In the video, you are with uh, legs. We have the hands on the back. We bring the left and we vibrate. We switch. Bring it out back. Now both hands. Let's switch again. Left hand. Switch. Now both hands. Okay, so just in case you don't know that pass, basically we have the thumb is always in, the index finger is the only one that's straight, and the other ones are bent like this. And we vibrate right below our chin, not in the front, but more like in the soft part of the chin. That's where we vibrate. And that's how it's in the book also. So we vibrate there. In the book, I think he uses both hands, from the beginning. So that's a little difference from the video and the book. Now, in the book also, it shows other ways um, activating this spot. So the other way that it activates it is by, I don't know if you will be able to see, but we'll put both fists one on top of the other, and by laying down, we're going to place that fist right below the chin. And by pressing the fist tighter and releasing, tighter and releasing, we are kind of massaging that spot. So we tighten them, release, tighten them, and release. And we let the head kind of resting on the fists, and we tighten, release, tighten, and release. I don't know if you could see, but we place the fists in the same spot that when we were doing this here, and we tighten and release, and that makes the fists press and release on that spot. So that's how it's shown on the book. And okay, so now let's talk about the other passes from the book. That's for the face. Oh, wait. Don't sit down yet. There is another one. Yeah, let's do that. Let's sit down. Let's sit down. Okay, so let's do the ones for the face. That are kind of fun. So we have, I don't know the order, but one of them, we rub the thumb on the palm of the other hand and the other thumb on the other one. So we should feel that heat on the thumb. Once we feel it, it's kind of warm. We are going to place the thumb right here and we place kind of like that energy that we gather on this area. So we start on the bridge of the nose and we spread it. So we rub the other one. I like to do it many times so that I really feel that's warm. Once it's warm, we place it. Okay, let's do it one more time. Okay. There is this other one where we make circles with the palm on our forehead, then grab back and kind of flick it. And my hair is not there. So do this. I don't think there is a specific way, like clockwise or counterclockwise, which is the circles. And then we grab and get it out. One more time. And now I need to rearrange my hair. Okay. And then we rub both hands. Also, we should feel some heat, and then place them on your cheeks going up like this. You don't have to press or anything, just you're placing the energy. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to press your face. It's just a lot of heat, and then you can go up a bit more, up to um, your temples. So just like that. One more time. Okay. Since we are doing beauty face things, we can also do this one. That is not in the book, it's in the video. That's also for wrinkles. So Saturday, a beauty day. So we can go out tonight. Okay. Let me see if I missing. Okay. Then we have, there is this one where we try to press on this pod here. So we rub, kind of pressing. This one you do need to press. This is for getting quick energy. Or if you are very tired, you're getting drowsy, you do this one. You press this pod, vibrating. Okay. So I think those were, okay, there is another one from the book. This one, you're going to be sitting down on the floor. And you're going to try to bring the legs as close as you can to your chest. And you're gonna grab so you're gonna grab the legs and really press them towards your chest. And bringing the chin down, so that it touches your chest. And keep it really tight as much as you can. Now, this is a very tiring movement. I mean, it's not a movement, but a position, because you need to stay really tight. And you're gonna breathe. You won't be able to breathe deeply. There will be shallow breath. They don't have to be quick. They are kind of normal, but very shallow. If they are not shallow, you need to press more. So, as I said, it will be tiring because you need to keep pressing. But in the book, it says it should be done at least 10 minutes every day. So we won't be doing them 10 minutes right now, but uh, you can keep increasing the time. Um, this is for balancing, so supposed to be very good. Um, Try to not to tighten your shoulders too much when you do this, because you are keeping the legs together. But if you tighten here, then you are gonna be sore. So try to kind of relax here, but keep that grip on the legs and making sure that they are as close as you can. Ideally, they should be touching your chest. They should be really, really close. So let me see. I don't think there were. Okay, so there was also a bread that in the book it doesn't have any movement, but in the video is very similar and it does have a movement. So let's do the breath just like in the book, and then we'll do the video one, which again it doesn't say anywhere that it's the same, but it's very similar. So we are standing, eyes half closed. I mean, they are open, but they are looking down to kind of to the nose, not the tip of the nose, but just close down and look down. Now you're gonna inhale, and you're gonna feel that you are bringing that breath from the perineum up your back. So that's it. When you inhale, you feel that you're bringing that up, and stop for a second between your shoulder blades. Then keep inhaling, bringing. So you don't do anything with the hand. I'm just showing how the breath goes. So you inhale through the perineum, bringing the kind of the energy with the breath up till between the shoulder blades. Stop there for a second. Keep inhaling, bringing the breath up to your, up the head between your eyebrows. Also pause there for a second. Now start exhaling, bringing the breath down. Stop below your navel for a second and bring it down and up again your perineum. So you will inhale all the way stop there, up, stop here, exhale, down, stop there, all the way down to the perineum, and inhale again, up, stop there, between the shoulder blades, keep inhaling, stop in the forehead, exhale down, stop below the navel, keep exhaling to the perineum and up. So you're guiding that breath all the way. So let's do it. I'll just talk through it. So we started in the perineum, inhale up, stop between the shoulder blades, keep inhaling up the head to the forehead, exhale down, stop for a second below your navel, all the way to the perineum, exhaling, start inhaling the perineum, stopping shoulder blades, keep inhaling up the head to the front forehead, stop there, now exhale, bring it down, stop for a second below the navel, keep exhaling to the perineum and start again. Inhale, exhale, inhale, perineum, up, forehead, exhale down, let's just do one more time. Okay, now let's do infinity breath from the video. Has similar, very similar characteristics. So we start here, we inhale. I mean, we kind of feel, and we start inhaling. We stop there between the shoulder blades. Now bring it up. Keep inhaling. Stop in the forehead. Now down, exhale. All the way up. Again. Inhale on the back. Stop in the forehead. Exhale in the front. Again. One more time. Just one more time. Okay. So I think we've done not all of the ones in the book, but a lot of them. And let me see. Sure. Yeah, the other ones are also visualizations, and I mean not visualizations, but feeling the lines and stuff like that. Maybe we'll do them next time. But for today, I think we're good on those new passes. And we have 5 minutes, so we can do just something quick. Let's do a couple more from the video. Some of them that I like. This is the piercing the two columns of energy. So we shake, start doing inward circle with the left hand, pierce on top of that column of energy. Now outward circle and pierce again down. Now we do it with the right hand and out. Now we form the ball. Inhale, exhale, open, exhale, push out. Again. And one more time. Let's do rolling energy. Starts with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 circles. Bigger ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Again. One more time, and then we close. Hey, I hope you enjoyed it. So we'll see you in a couple of weeks. Let me know if you need anything. Otherwise,